Usain Bolt explains why the 2012 Olympic 100-meter final was unbeatable. Usain Bolt, widely regarded as the fastest man in history, recently shared his thoughts on the 100-meter sprint and why the 2012 Olympic final remains unmatched. Despite the excitement of the 2024 Paris Olympics, Bolt believes that the current generation of sprinters, including stars like Lyles and Kishane Thompson, would have struggled to compete with the legends of 2012. The 2024 Olympic 100-meter final. At the Stade de France in Paris, the 2024 Olympic 100-meter final was one of the most thrilling in recent memory. Lyles edged out Jamaica's Kishane Thompson by an incredibly narrow margin of 0.005 of a second to claim gold. The race was dramatic, with all 8 finalists finishing within just 0.12 seconds of each other, earning it praise as one of the closest and most competitive races in Olympic history. However, Usain Bolt, speaking on the Ready, Set, Go podcast with former sprinter Rodney Green and fellow Olympic gold medalist Justin Gatlin, argued that no modern race could match the 2012 final in London. Why 2012 was special? Bolt posed a question to the hosts. Do you guys really think the last 100M was the best one? I'm curious. Do you really think so after what we performed in 2012? Justin Gatlin, who won bronze in 2012 behind Yohan Blake and Bolt, explained why that race was historic. He noted that in most sports, the greatest athletes often compete in different eras. In sprinting, however, the top competitors of 2012, Bolt, Blake, Gay, Gatlin, and others, were all in their prime at the same time. Gatlin said the top 5 men in history were in that race. Time-wise, I can understand the numbers, but the legacy of that lineup is something you'll never see again. Bolt added that the current sprinters would not have been able to medal in 2012. Nobody in that race 2024 final would have gotten a medal in the 2012 final, he said. They'd have been chasing tails. Bolt's mental edge in 2012. Reflecting on his own performance, Bolt recounted how mentally challenging the 2012 final was. In 2012, I was right beside Justin Gatlin when the gun went. He was 1 step ahead of me, and I thought, how is this even possible? It's a good thing I'm mentally tough because if you're not, your vibe is broken immediately. His mental strength and preparation allowed him to excel despite intense competition. Earlier that year, Bolt had even lost to Yohan Blake at the Jamaican Olympic trials, a race that motivated him to train harder. Despite being beaten at the trials, Bolt qualified for London and went on to win gold in the 100-meter, 200m, and 4x100-meter relay, setting an Olympic record of 9.63 seconds in the 100m, a record that still stands today. The legendary 4x100-meter relay. Bolt's dominance didn't stop at individual events. In the 4x100-meter relay, he ran the anchor leg as Jamaica set a world record of 36.84 seconds, with Blake running the third leg. This further cemented Jamaica's place as the strongest sprinting nation in the world and showcased Bolt's ability to perform under pressure. Looking at the current generation, Bolt also weighed in on the current sprinters and potential future record breakers. On the Fix podcast, he named his compatriot Oblique Seville as someone who could potentially break his 9.58-second world record. Bolt noted that Seville has the talent, but needs to maintain fitness and consistency to reach that level. In the 2024 Olympics, Seville ran 9.81 in the semifinal, but was limited to 9.91 in the final due to a groin injury. Bolt's legacy. Usain Bolt's comments highlight that the 2012 Olympic 100-meter final was not just about speed. It was about an extraordinary convergence of talent, mental strength, and timing. While modern sprinters like Lyles and Kishane Thompson have shown incredible promise, Bolt remains confident that his era set a standard that will be difficult to surpass. He reflected on his career and the fierce competition he faced, stating that every challenge, from rivals like Blake and Gatlin to the pressures of the Olympic stage, pushed him to become the legend the world remembers today. Conclusion. The debate between past and present sprinting generations is unlikely to end soon. While 2024 showcased a thrilling race with remarkable performances, Usain Bolt's perspective reminds fans that sometimes Greatness is defined not just by time on the clock, but by the context, competition, and legacy. The 2012 Olympic final was more than a race. It was a historic moment in athletics that set the bar for generations to come.